Hey, Tyberg. How's it going?
Jiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwanga tang itwamaji human act in ikatune.
Ah, glad to hear it. Hey, this stuff's all for the Republic embassies, so can you just bill it to them?
Kakin cha nawabagaon. Bagwa shank kontimachit
I always shop here. Tyberg's prices are the best in the city.
Jiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira tang itwamaji kona. Tong kipa nonku nek abog. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tun. Tong panokun nonek. Jiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun kin. Kimba no konik dota. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun kin. Kimba no konik dota. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun kin. Kimba no konik dota.
Yes?
Sure.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too. Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on. There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Baczyk player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know? The Sith woman, Elasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or 2 later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. Couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though. Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court. No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic buddy off or whatever. I have no interest in going to prison. That's a lot of money. Maybe I could do something for you then. All right, I'll do it. I'll tell the Cellcath that he left before the shot went off. But this is our little secret. If you try and turn me in for lying, I'm making sure you come with me.
I guess this is what they call working the system. Not that I'm objecting. I just hope the Cellcath don't find out about it.
Now, was there anything else you wanted? Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
You with the Cellcath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me? Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me. You again. Didn't I tell you people everything I knew? So why do you keep coming back to me? I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Baczyk Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alassa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty. Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else.
Chiki kun Cellcath, Jona mulira tong Glupor. Glupor kinba no kun nek lorja. Glupor tatiya baba Hassan Jan. Glupor chubachi jopa kun wata. Glupor kakinja nawabakaon. Ufmala nibo glupor jimata wiponage. Glupor rankaja tongshi abagja. Glupor tong hit wanaji Cellcath agi inko tune. Glupor mulira chuna mulira. Tong glupor kitpa nonku neksit abog. Glupor yun tung chiwi ita. Bola un jikne mulira glupor. Kon muli slimo pui wanga kun visgin. Glupor kinpa nikcha lora kun. Glupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Grupor nibo jimata wipun nagi. Tong abag sunsham u grupor ninong. Grupor tong hit wamaji salkat ag inko tune. Tong kinba no kun nikset abag. Grupor pichage borang turang. Grupor wangki yuma batmalyaw no wish. Grupor no una pangpa mulira kong king. Kun mulira slimo poy wanga kun makachisa grupor. Tong abag sinshan grupor ninong kili. Grupor chiwa aita kan kicha na selkat. Grupor nibo mulira grupo ni umsit. Grupor siya. Grupor pampa ki mulira kun king. Grupor chachopa si chawa wish kun. Grupor bagra shak konti cha umyoman. Tong itselkat mama jiko na. Grupor ag inko tune. Grupor no molira, chuna mulira, tongpa no kun, no nek. Grupor chachopa. Grupor bagwa shank konti machid Grupor nada chawa yishun kun. Tong itmama ji, human act inka tune. Grupor mulira, grupor chon mulira tong. Grupor kachopa bogra shank kontachi cha. Chawa wiskun yun kun.
Ready. What?
What?
Sure.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunray murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunray and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes? Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunray, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Have you managed to retrieve the data? Time is a critical...
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet. The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now? Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from forced persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey you, wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
What do you want? You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic. Ha, worth my while. The Sith don't pay very well, but they'd kill me.
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
But they wouldn't, would they? There's nothing you can do to me, Jedi, that the Sith wouldn't do worse. I'm not afraid of you. What do you want? What companion?
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured. Good job in getting the passcode out of him. I was sure he couldn't be broken.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions. Can I help you with anything? The Sith encryption scheme on these, we've managed to decode. If you think you're able, can I help you with anything else? Okay, sure.
Sure.
Got something on your... Oh, I get it.
Hey, great! You sliced the encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty soon or not at all.
Yes?
What?
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike? I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed. Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
I know you. You're the arbiter in the murder trial. Elasa was a friend of mine. If there's any justice in the galaxy, they'll feed sunray to the Phyrexians. Shouldn't you be preparing for the trial? What are you doing here? You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like. I know he'd already be tried, convicted, and executed if the Selkath knew anything about justice. But the fish people are as weak as the Republic when it comes to such matters. Is there anything else? Who knows? Some scheming plot, no doubt. Hopefully the Selkath uncover it and ban the Republic from the planet. Is there anything else? I haven't the faintest clue as to what you're talking about. Is there anything else? Go. Stay. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside.
What do you want, Rain Rat? I don't have the time or desire to bother speaking with wandering idiots. You're probably another race fan in a fool stupor after that big win by local whelp Queedle Molter. I will get tired of your voice in short order, so make it quick. Nothing about the current state of the races make me want to watch, especially if it means associating with the cattle grouped in there now. I admire the mercenary spirit of Cassandra Mateen. Other than that, no.
Her mercenary spirit isn't what's selling the auto prints.
She does have other qualities as well. Harriet, this is a poor use of my time. You should know not to annoy one of my kind. Grow some gills and swim the planet yourself. There's no substitute for personal experience. I have nothing else to say on the subject. Good. This visit was dragging on.
What do we have here? A lost off-worlder, perhaps? You're probably here for the swoop races. The track is through the west corridor. Get moving. I believe Queedle Molter has taken the top spot. I prefer the professional races. His win was just a fluke, an aberration. I'm no guide. The Sith don't suffer questions for long. I am fond of the sport, true. But it's more about hating races I don't think should win than actually paying tribute to those I favor. Hooked Jax shows the proper spirit of competition, and it has brought him to the top before.
The Gamorrean? You're joking.
Brute force to the finish. He's very efficient. Hurry it up. This is a poor use of my time. You should know not to annoy one of my kind. Then seek out a helpful fish for answers. I have no interest in the affairs of the Selkath, and you have no reason to inquire about mine. Of course you do. Good riddance.
Kipuna na bonsha. Kava dumpa kupaliaya.
Duftadan gelva. Horisidan gelva. Huden tufla fandigo gelva. Horisidan gelva vaninugan gelva. Der Bundas. Ufta gel chief. Bundas da shelfa. Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Miguel y Rimos. Ora, Ubitus Blapan Nigo Gelva, Orisidan Gelva, Vaninugan Gelva, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ufta Gel Chief, Undasta Shelfa, Ufta Gel Chief. Fare Urisa Lufide Andevat, men now for the Lufta. She enjoyed it out, and Razi good. She offered to. Luftadan Gelva, Horisidan Gelva. Ubitus Blapan Nigo Gelva, Horisidan Gelva, Vaninugan Gelva. And now for the Lufta. She enjoyed it out, and Razi good. She offered to. Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Abuelta, Ora. Elmotun Fusi ni Pirongan, Ikelfa, Undasta Shelfa, Ufta Gel Chief. She Alfade Urisa Lufide Andevat, Uftadan Gelva, Horisi sidan gelfa. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. Tuftadan gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. Ora. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. Kolo tuf ivan rebut. Ufta gel pif. Tuftadan gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. Abuelta. Kolo tuf ivan rebut. Ikel irimo. Tuftadan gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. Abuelta. Kolo tuf ivan rebut. Ikel irimo. Tuftadan gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. Tuftadan gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. Abuelta. Kolo tuf ivan rebut. Ikel irimo. Tuftadan gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. And now for the Tufta. She enjoyed it out. And the Razi boat. She offered to. Tuftadan gelfa. And now for the Tufta. She enjoyed it out. And the Razi boat. She offered to. Tuftadan. Tuftadan gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. And now for the Tufta. She enjoyed it out. And the Razi boat. She offered to. Tuftadan gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa. Uden tuf blab van nibu gelfa. Ori sidan gelfa van inuga gelfa. Kolo tuf ivan rebut. Abuelta. Ora. Elmo tunfu si ni pirongan di gelfa. Kolo tuf ivan rebut. Abuelta. Ora. Elmo tunfu si ni pirongan di gelfa. Linda Tufta.
want. I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an autoprint, forget it. You can buy one when I get more made up. Leave me alone. I need time to prepare for my races. Well, get it over with. Of course you do. Everyone wants time with the fabulous Cassandra Matil. There just isn't enough of me to go around. It was, but I can't seem to get a break lately. Hukta has been holding me off, and all he does is run over everything. But this place is all there is, until the circuit recovers from the loss of Taris. It's going to take a while. Not within reasonable traveling time. I heard there was a startup on Tatooine, but I'll stick with the legitimate tracks. Thank you very much. Huts aren't to be trusted, that's all I'll say. 2 years. But that's more than enough time to know the secrets behind this sport. It's all about the image you portray. Hukta is the thug. People like him because he's mean. I'm the pretty one, the one that people want to take home. Even if we don't win, we're easy to remember. That keeps the fans coming back. So race organizers want us at their tracks. Local racers don't bring in off-world crowds. They need us. At least they would if there was still a functioning circuit. Hukta Jax is the only other professional here besides me. He got where he is by making sure everyone knows he's the toughest racer out there. I don't know any of the other racers. I guess there's Queedle, the local favorite. He won't amount to much. You need money to compete. Maybe he's got some skills, but he just doesn't have the best bike. It's that simple. 2 years. Yes, hurry it up. I know that if you do absolutely anything wrong, you get locked up. Seems like finding criminals is a great way to bring in the credits. I'm surprised they even let us race. Wouldn't want the crowds to get too excited. Excitement makes people unpredictable or something. Don't hurry back.
Buenas tardes, Tuftadan gelva, Horisidan gelva, Tudun tuflak fandigo gelva, Horisidan gelva van inugan gelva, Kolo tuf divan rebut, Papuelta, Tuora, Kelmo tun fusi ni pirongan di gelva, Papuelta, Kolo tuf divan rebut, Dikel di remote. Tuftadan gelva, Horisidan gelva, Tudun tuflak fandigo gelva, Horisidan gelva van inugan gelva. Tuftadan gelva, Horisidan gelva, Tudun tuflak fandigo gelva, Horisidan gelva van inugan gelva. Tuftadan gelva, Horisidan gelva, Tudun tuflak fandigo gelva, Horisidan gelva van inugan gelva. Tuftadan gelva, Horisidan gelva, Tudun tuflak fandigo gelva, Horisidan gelva van inugan gelva. Men now for the Tufta. She endured it out, and really good. She offered to. Papuelta, Kolo tuf divan rebut, Dikel di remote. Linda Tufta.
Don't expect a warm hello from me. I don't have much warmth for the racer that outranked me in my round. Again? It was. But I can't seem to get a break lately. And Queedle? What's he doing winning? He's just a local amateur. I'm glad only a small crowd saw him blow past me. But this place is all there is, until the circuit recovers from the loss of Taris. It's going to take a while. 2 years. Hookta Jax is the only other professional here besides me. The only other name I know is Queedle. You heard about him taking it all, right? I don't know where he got the speed from. Yes, hurry! Don't hurry back.
Mucho shakapaka, yi ki kun no ba muladrak.